Hi guys, and on today's video I'm planning on showing you how to play Obey by Bring Me The Horizon and YUNGBLUD. Now the first thing what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are in the correct tuning, which is drop B. The next part is the intro. So what you want to do is in this order, you want to go 5th, 4th, 2nd, 4th. But you want to do that 2 times, and then on the 3rd time you want to end on the 2nd fret. Then, once you've played that once, you want to then do the same thing again, but instead of ending on the 2nd, you want to end on the 4th. Once after you've done that, play that 2 more times, and then after that you want to move into the verse by then going open string and then 3rd. So what you want to do in the verse is you want to wait for the bass to do its half, and then you jump in and you do 5-4-2-4 twice. Then you do it again, but then you end on the second fret of the 1st string, 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then back to the 2nd fret on the 1st string. So it goes. Then, after you've done that, you want to go back to what you did at the beginning of the verse. And then instead of going up to the 2nd and the 1st and the 2nd, instead of going back to that, you want to go back down here on the 2nd string, 13th fret to the 10th. So it goes. So once you've done that full section, you do it again, but instead of going to the 13th and then the 10th again, instead you just go to the 5th and you palm mute. Once you've palm muted it, it will go into the chorus. And the chorus is very simple. There's 2 ways of doing it, as there's 2 tabs which went up quite fast. They both consist of starting on the 4th fret, moving down to the 7th. Now one just stays just going open, while the other one mixes between open and 12th fret. It's the same note, but it just has like it's a higher octave of that note. So one goes, while the other one goes. From that, you want to move to the 5th fret, and you can either go on the 3rd or the 2nd. I choose to go 5th to 2nd instead of 5th to 3rd. So overall, this is how it sounds all together. So then you want to play that again. But instead of going from 5th to 2nd or 5th to 3rd, just stay on the 5th. So you kind of like stay on the open a little bit more as well, and then move on to the 5th. Then you kind of come to like the 3rd part of the chorus, where you go 4th to 2nd, then you go down to 9th, or you can go to the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then just hold open. So it can either go. Then the 4th go round, you just want to play exactly what you did the first 2 times. So 4, 7, open, 5, 2, simple. Then you want to go from the chorus. You want to go from the chorus to the 2nd verse, you just play the intro again. But the only difference between this part of the song and the intro is that instead of just ending on the 2nd, at the very end, you want to end and do a pinch harmonic on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So this is how it goes. Then through the 2nd verse, once again, there's no guitar when YUNGBLUD is doing his part of the song, and then halfway through when it leads back up to the chorus, you just want to do the same bit for the intro, but on the 3rd string instead. And you want to palm mute it as much as you can. So I'll just briefly show you now. And then when you're doing that, you just want to go back to open and 3rd fret. And then you go straight back into the chorus from there, barring the chords now instead of just doing singles. So from there, you then go into the build-up just before the breakdown. Now, the build-up is just using the 5-4-2-4 method, as we've shown already in the song, but in kind of like short bursts. As so. Listen to the song, you'll know what I mean. There's a lot of drums going on at the same time. It's pretty easy to catch the rhythm for that bit. And then you go into the breakdown. Now, the breakdown, for me, when I was learning it, was the hardest part. Just trying to keep the same pace and the same rhythm was really difficult for me. And what you want to do with that is, once again, it's still the same method, 5-4-2-4, 5-4-2-4. You do that 4 times, and then you kind of like do a little bit in the middle involving the 3rd string as well. So the first part of the breakdown goes... So the part of the breakdown which I find confusing is you go full fret on the 1st string, then 3rd string full fret, then back to the 4th on the 1st, 2nd, and 4th, and then immediately you go 5th on the 3rd string, do the same bit again, and then you go on to the 1st of the 2nd string and do that again. So altogether it goes like that, and then you go back to 5-4-2-4 for a bit. Then what you want to do, you move back up to the 1 on the 1st. You move back to the 1 on the 2nd string, and that goes like, and then 5, 1, 2. And then after you've done that 2 more times, the tab will show kind of like how it goes. Then you just do open and 3rd. After you've done that part of the breakdown, it then kind of opens like a mini little bridge. It's quite quiet before it goes back into the chorus. And that starts, for me personally, I choose it this way. I'll show the other way as well. The 9th fret on the 2nd string, up to the 4th, open, 5th, 2nd. As so. Try and palm mute as much as possible. It just kind of gives that kind of like a, it doesn't give all of the volume away. It starts off quiet, and then you can smash it straight into the chorus. The other way of doing it is you start on the 4th on the 1st string, then the 4th on the 2nd. I prefer the other way. Then it just jumps back into the chorus again, as we've already gone through. After that, you just use the intro as an outro. And that's it. That's how the song goes. Fairly kind of like straightforward. Listen to the song just to get the right rhythm properly. I've done a cover of this myself, so I will leave it somewhere on here somewhere. So if you could go watch that, that would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, like the video, subscribe, and give me any recommendations of what you want to see next time. So see you later.